All right, it's 6 o'clock.
All right.
Call the meeting to order. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to call the meeting to order.
Motion is made by Amy, seconded by Mary Beth. All in favor?
Aye.
And recording the meeting, just to let people know. Proof of notice that it was in the signs, it was on the website. It was at the gazebo, and or not the mail kiosk, and the signs were posted on the thing. Plus, it was emailed out to everybody. Verifying a quorum, we have all 5 members here. One of them on the phone, 4 people in person, and that's it. This is the last meeting for the 2025 board.
We made
Felt like we were never going to get here before, but we got there. When we ran for the board, we passed out cards way back when that said our goals were bring common sense back to the board and lower the fees. And I'm hoping that we were able to achieve those. The number one goal, we only had 4 goals when we ran. The number one goal was the residents. That was by far and away outweighed everything else. Make the residents' lives better, focus on the residents, and that was it. Then the second one was common sense. Again, bring some common sense back to the board. The next one was to make our community look better, which we were able to do through changing out landscaping companies. And last, our goal was to lower the fees. We did that. I wish we could have gone lower, but we were able to lower them, at least after every year I've lived here. They've gone up. So that is it. I think this board has been for me. It's been great to work with people. One of the knocks against Promenade has been when I got over here. The knock was your boards are so dysfunctional. They've always been dysfunctional. They just they go back and forth. Nothing gets done. And this board has been on the same page from day one, and it's been great. And we've been there as a team. Every email that I sent out, everything I've talked to, I never called myself anytime. Every email was signed Scott Jones, Promenade Board. Never called myself the president because I felt like everybody on this board was the president. Everybody on this board was the secretary. It was all a team effort straight through, and it was great working with these people. Now we'll change the next meeting. We have currently there are 6 candidates running for the 2026 board. I believe probably by the time that comes around, it'll probably be down to 5, which means we won't even have an election. But if we do have an election, I urge everybody to vote. Susan is going to continue on the board, which
I was tricked.
Well, Susan was tricked by Mary Beth, and Joe, and she's going to run, which is great. Because I really do think no matter what board you're on, I mean, we had Joe come over. Joe came from the last board. I remember the very first night, I was handed the keys to the Promenade community, and I turned to Joe and I said, "Joe, strap in. It's going to be a hell of a ride." and it's been a hell of a ride. So it's been it's been great. I'll tell you that it was great getting to meet residents, people like Chris over there. And residents that I never met before, got to see them. We had some doubters at the beginning that we turned. We had others that we were never going to turn. Haters are just insecure people that put others down to try and raise themselves up. It doesn't work that way, but they do it. But when we went through the list of all the residents that live in there, the list of haters was very small. And so that's pretty good. And some people just don't. They have miserable lives, and they're always going to have miserable lives, and so that's what they do. But other than that, it was a hell of a run. I'm tired. Amy's tired.
Yeah, we're tired.
And I think we're ready to take a little time off. But unlike the past, we will obviously help the new board any way we can. And hopefully continue the momentum. I mean, our goal was to get it to here. We hope the new board takes it even higher. It would suck to put in your heart and soul into something for a year and then watch it go back to where it was. So, but I think with what we have and the people that are wanting to run, I think we're good. I think we'll have people that are in it for the right reason. Because if you're not in it for the residents, then you shouldn't be in it. It's all about the residents, and that's it. So let's do the approval of the minutes from the 11/19 meeting. Everybody get a chance to read them? No,
Yeah.
because we didn't get a packet.
They were
But
It's in your email.
I'll make a proposal to approve the meetings.
Second.
And seconded by Susan. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And it's time for the very last treasurer's report from Joe. All right, Joe, you're on.
All the way from New York. Our operating cash balance at November 30th is $377,000. The reserve balance is a little over $3,006,500. Our accounts receivable arrears was 24,832. It's about the same as last month. We'd like to see it go down, but at least I know enough. That represents about 5 accounts that are in here. Our net income for November was a little over $14,000, and it was due primarily because of the insurance being way under, and it's been every month. The water and sewer was a little under, and the payment was under college because of the college rebate payroll.
Oscar.
Not good.
Yeah, Oscar, and then Carlos let now.
Basically, the financial stuff. There's a couple other things. One is that one of our trailer bills is maturing. We got a note from First Service, and what we're gonna do is roll that into CD. I think it's December 26th. It matures. And we're also gonna take some funds from our money market account because we're quite in there and purchase another CD. For I think like $250,000 at the FDIC insurance on it. The only other thing I have is I looked at the finance committee for the work we've done this year. We did two things. One was we set up a laddering program for the investment, the reserve fund. So there's a 3-year investment in ensure at least 6 months funds, either a CD or a treasury is insurance. And kind of enough to keep rotating like that. So it's easy for the next board or treasurer or finance committee, whoever's going to be involved in that, to maintain that if they want to. The second thing is in our budget this year, I think, Scott mentioned that the commitment that the local fee and the finance committee have a recommendation to add to the reserve fund. Since, down the road, we're at the bare minimum funding level. I think the reserve fund hit a very low number, $15,000, 7 or 8 years. So as part of the budget, which was lowered $8 or $9, we committed additional $31,000, which is basically reserve reduction for the year. We had the reserve fund to help all years to build that fund up. Now we hope the succeeding board continue that to get it to a balance that a more comfortable level for us. That's all I know. If anybody has any questions?
No questions.
No questions. Management report.
Okay, I'll keep it short.
Alright.
All right. Well, this month, the projects that we had was the dumpster day on the month of November. Tree trimming project around the community. Roof repairs. We have a couple in November that were already repaired. In terms of administrations, that are the same as every month. Mass emails, helping the residents with their questions at the office, with accounting. There was no special request from the homeowners. The maintenance project we coordinated, like I said, the roof leaks, some irrigations and lighting repairs. This month of November, we didn't have Oscar, so the board was the one that was helping me to get those repairs done. the schedule for pest control like every month, and provided access to some units, and work with the irrigation. There were 3 proposals received that we're going to discuss later, and we approved 6 architectural notifications. That's it.
Yeah, pest control for Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, that's it. New business. We have 2 art approvals, both of which have already been approved via the smart webs, but we'll approve them officially here. 8348 Bellatier, bathroom remodel, which I believe is already done.
Yes.
Supposed to put your art in first, guys. I will move to approve it.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Scott, seconded by Amy. All in favor? Aye. Then we have an AC unit at 8303 Fonterra.
I don't know about that.
I have some problems with that one too.
Yeah, that's an issue.
I think the work was already done, and I think we need to tear that out and start over. Yeah, it is. It's very suspicious. All right,
She never uses the AC anyway, just the heat.
You want to make the motion?
I'll make a motion to approve my own arc.
Oh, I don't hear a second. Is it going to die? All right, I'll second it.
Ileana will second.
It was motion was made by Mary Beth, seconded by Scott. All in favor? Aye. All right. The roof repairs. These are the ones that are done. So I'll just put them all together. 8309 Fonterra, 8310 Foster, 1306 Grady. This is done by Stratus Roofing. They've been doing most of all of our roof repairs. They've been pretty good. We talked to them way in the beginning. We talked to them about, you can play short ball or you can play long ball. Eventually, we're going to need to replace all our roofs. And if you guys are fair to us now, you're going to be the front runner to get that job to replace the whole roof, which will be millions of dollars. Or you can try and gouge us now, and then when it comes time to do the roofs, we'll go find another roofing company. So that has helped because they've been pretty fair with us in their repairs, and the repairs seem to be good. They do a good job. So anyway, those are the 3. I move to approve those.
Second.
Seconded by Susan. Motion made by Scott. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And then we have tree removal proposal. This was already done as well. This was when we first got a motion to trim the trees back from the buildings. It was $45,000. And then we went to somebody else that gave us $38,000, I believe was the number. And then we went with our new landscaping Panorama, and they did it for $4,200.
Yeah.
So a savings of $40-something thousand. And they took, not only did they take the trees down, and we just said to flush cut them. In other words, there's one behind the pond as you come into the first Ronnie Pond. We told them they could just flush cut them, which is just chop it off at the bottom. They stump grinded all of them, which we didn't even ask them to do at that price of $4,200, which is absolutely amazing. So just to put it officially on the record, I would make a motion to approve that.
I'll second it.
All right, motion made by Scott, seconded by Amy. All in favor?
Aye.
And it is now 6:14. It's 6:14. I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Scott, seconded by Mary Beth. All in favor?
Aye.
That's it. All right. Anybody that wants to say anything, feel free to step up there. If you don't have anything to say, that's great. Go ahead, Paul.
Go ahead.
All right. We don't have Gwen. Gwen was at something in Claremont. She had to go to Claremont.
I just want to say thank you for being on our board members. You did
Thank
an
you.
awesome job this year.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great Christmas, everybody. Have a good year. Be safe.